Yeah, I mean, obviously, getting the road results, it's difficult to win on the road. So, I mean, we got to feel good about that. Um, a lot of work to do. Yeah, I mean, I think the way that we play and that brand and the style of soccer that we play is no longer a surprise to our opponents. They each team was properly prepared to play us, and the issue with having a team like this and a college team in general is we have to be able to read situational cues, read what the opposition is presenting us, and make decisions based on that. We can't be in a robotic mode where we think everything is going to work exactly the same thing, every same way. Soccer is free flowing, so we've got a lot of work to do. Obviously, it's great to get the 2 wins, but I was sitting in this chair last year with 2 wins, and then we dropped 4 straight. So that's one of the messages that we sent to them. We've been in this situation before, and now we got to learn from our mistakes from last year. To be honest, not a whole lot of what we've been working on. You know what I mean? And that's the tricky thing is when teams come at you and they have a good game plan and they know the style and the way that we play, it's going to be up to not only the players in the field but the coaching staff to adjust. And the reality is sometimes the big ball or playing direct is looked as a negative when it comes to the correct or modern style of soccer. But when you have players like Bina, Molly, Ashley, who are very fast and very strong, like this is not a level that we worry about development. This is more of a level that you worry about results and getting wins. And you have to go with what works. And right now, we've got 4 players really that can run at you very fast and put you under a lot of pressure. And so really, what we train and the way that we want to play, it was a little bit difficult to execute because of the game plans that were executed from our opposition. So now we have to adjust and say what's going to work for this team. And right now, it's our direct play, our ability to play a long diagonal ball, and to really deal with that, and for our attacking players to be able to run at defenders with speed and to be able to score and create as many chances as we possibly can just through 1 or 2 balls over the top. Yeah, and you're talking about 2 players that have been with me not necessarily for their day one, but my day one, and have 110% bought into what we were trying to do and the way to turn around a program. And I think without them and without that type of mentality, we wouldn't be where we are today. And it's funny you mentioned that because in our last meeting during the Duluth game, they both mentioned, hey, we have to do a better job at reading the situations and then making decisions based off what we see. And then Rachel was the other one who said, hey, good 2 wins, but we didn't play to our ability and we didn't play the best that we can. So you're talking about 2 players that have already been here, have seen us get to a level of success, but are eager to get to that next tier of success, which we've not been able to get to. We're not satisfied and we're not happy with finishing 4th, getting to the GLIAC semifinals, getting to the finals. We're at that stage where we want to push past that now. And the expectations have changed with that, and partially it's because of the leadership that have also changed those expectations. What we're after really is, and what really separates the good from great, is consistency. And that's really what we're trying to do. In year 3, trying to build off that consistency, it's even more difficult now. Because now you're not a surprise to anyone. Everybody knows. They get the rankings. They see the stats. And so now you're having this target on your back each and every game, but it's a well-earned target that we have to, again, defend. And so there's a lot of pride in it. I think there's a lot of pride more so in the program, within the locker room, taking ownership and accountability has been a great thing to see. But it's that consistency over years, over year after year, after season, of getting 10-plus wins that we have to have, that we have to take those next steps into getting to the conference finals each and every year, getting to that national tournament. That's what we're chasing. Yeah, I mean, Bemidji, number 9 in the country right now, that might change in a few hours, but that's where they stand. They won their conference last year, lost in overtime, haven't beaten them since 2011, so the list goes on and on about how quality of a team they are and how well they're coached. Similarities, a lot of them. Jim Stone is a great coach, and a lot of what we do in tactics and situations are very similar. They're very similar to us, and I think they're a team that has had that consistency over the years now, and they know who they are, whereas we're still trying to build on those consistencies. I think we know who we are, but we're playing a very quality opponent. And the reality is we felt like we did enough last year to get a point, if not maybe get the win. So I think a lot of the players haven't forgot about that moment last year, forgot about some of those calls that could have gone either way. But definitely it's something that we're focused on. And, when we're looking in from that Sunday match, it's still just an afterthought right now. Not because Crookston is going to be a weaker opponent or whatever you may take from it. It's more so that we have to focus on what's next, and what's next is Friday. And we know that we're in for a very tough battle when it comes to Bemidji State.